V'yom Paro Yosef. Reino Sati Oscho al Kol Eretz Mitzrayim. You must understand, I've placed you over all of Egypt. Kol Eretz Mitzrayim. So evidently, this next posuk is adding. The previous posuk says, "Atoti al beisi al picha yisha kolami." Right? My whole nation will be sustained by you. So what's the adding? Ray, you must understand. Nosati osal kleres Mitzrayim. What does that add? Even Yosef doesn't realize what he's delegating to him, the power he's giving to him. Right? What's the ray? So the Sefarno addresses this. He says, "Reiv is bonin heitiv l'hanek tachlis hatov ki dover godel sativ yotcho." When a person is given great level of responsibility, because of the degree of, because of the importance of what it may be, a person has to be fully attentive to all aspects of it. You understand? A person has to appreciate the level of responsibility to act responsibly. That's what it means. A, you will oversee my country, but you must understand what it means. You know, Lahavdu, Obama, his daily schedule. No president has ever had a schedule like him. He first starts working at 10 o'clock in the morning. Then he goes out, play a little golf. Then he has somebody from Hollywood coming in. He has to speak to him to find out what's the latest. And maybe a few hours a day he's involved with, the internal affairs of the country. It's unbelievable. You're president of the United States. How do you behave this way? Rain, you must understand what that entails. If you're going to be overseeing the country, you have to be attentive, you have to be involved in every aspect of what's going on. Otherwise, it's not going to work. That's the way he's running. Reiv is bonin heitiv lahanik betachlis hatov ki dov godol nosat biyotcha. I'm giving you something of the greatest importance. In Hebrew, Re'eh, to be roeh, in English also, we can say, I see what you're saying. It's understanding. It's a whole different level. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. That's all, but you have to see it. If you don't see it, there's nothing to believe. There's an expression, it's right under your nose and you miss it. Howard, what do you want to say? Howard's already revved up for Shabbos. Go ahead. What do you want to say, seriously?
Just the way it sounded like when you explained it. Initially, it sounds like he's going to be the Minister of Agriculture, but...
Wait. Not Minister of Agriculture.
Wait. You'll take care of the needs of the people. In other words, you'll take care of the grain. But over here, it sounds like Paro is expanding. He said, listen, you're going to run the country. In other words, he's giving him more power.
It's clear. This is no. It definitely doesn't mean. They shouldn't say Ray. You should say Sati Oscho. Ray means you must understand what I'm giving you.
Right.
No, the way you're learning. First he tells him one thing. Now he's telling him something else.
He's expanding.
He's not expanding. He's not expanding. Not expanding. Okay. No. There's simple readings that he's not expanding. Okay. And how does he confirm this? He removes his ring from his hand, and he puts it on the hand of Yosef. Yalbi shows a big day sheish. Yosef revid hazov al tzavoro. So he gives him the linen vestments and a golden chain on his neck. Rashi. Yosef paras tabato, the sin is tabas hamelech, he owes l'mishanos to lo liosheni lo l'gdula. When the king removes this ring and gives it to another person, that means he's in second command. He's the viceroy. Mm-hmm. We find also, right, when Achashverosh gave the ring to Haman, right? That was it. That sealed the fate of the Jews. Big day sheish tova chashivs revid anak. Rotzav tabor, it's made up of links, but it's interesting. The Medrash says that because he did not submit to Ashes Potiphar, he merited this rise in power. And because you'd say he didn't engage with her, what about, did he even touch her? Did he kiss her? Did he embrace her? He didn't touch her neck, because he didn't kiss her on her neck. He merited the Revid Azov. Everything's Mida Keneged Mida. You mean, you say you don't do the act, but what about up to the act? No, an act of intimacy. He did not touch her. So therefore, and each, because he gave him the Yalvish. He had him cloaked in vestments of linen, which is, as Rashi says, it's an indication of prominence. And then he gave him, what difference does it make? He wore a gold chain. Each one had a certain symbolism of power and status. So for everything he had done, that he suppressed his physicality, not to succumb and be drawn into it, the Mida Keneged Mida is not another level of prominence. That's what it turns, detailing the vestment and the jewelry, whatever he was given. It was bothering me. It says over here. It's good. So he paid the 10 years. He was 10 years in prison for that, right? In the dungeon. But it says V'yitin al Yad Yosef. It says he removed his ring from his hand, and he put it on the hand of Yosef. I mean, you should say he put it on the finger. Took his ring off his finger and he put it on his finger, right? It says he took the ring off his hand and he put it on the hand of Yosef. Could be over here. Tabas doesn't necessarily have to mean a ring you wear on the finger. It could be something like a bracelet, like a bangle. You can wear it on your wrist. So if it would be that, so yodo, you can say finger's part of the hand. He took it off his hand, meaning his finger, that's part of his hand. Where you can learn it's more than just a small ring. It's actually a bracelet. What he actually gave him. You have to see in Hilas Esther, I think also it says over there, he took his ring off his finger. No, a ring could be a ring.
It's not a bracelet. It's a ring. Also, there's a signet ring. There's a ring called
No, signet rings. There were two types of rings. No. Everybody had a signet ring, because that's the way you would identify a document. That was a signet ring. This over here means this is definitely made of gold over here. This is not just a ring. This is an indication of status. It's more than a signet ring.
I mean, if it says a ring and then a gold chain, then it would have said a bracelet. I mean, and obviously knows what jewelry is.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just pointing it out. It could have said yodo, right? It should say tabato. It's bo. V'yosef is tabato me'al etzbo. V'itinoso al etzba Yosef. Right. Okay. Let's see the moral.